Hello and welcome in a new video of Above Ends. Today, as you can hear, I'm placing some voice commentary, and I'm joined by Wikz as well.
Hello, guys.
And I just wanted to try again a voice recording because on this episode we start on the Wasteland actually.
Oh yeah, exciting. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next big thing on the project. So after the island is mostly done, I think.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's mainly just the small things we need a little bit around, right?
Yeah, the interior of the mines, I think that's the most work still left to do.
Yeah. So what you doing here?
Yeah, so in the beginning you saw me moving that generator that we made in the first or the second. No, I think it was the first episode. Yeah, it was of course exactly in the middle of the river or the channel that I had to make, so I had to move it. Yeah, I think I just moved it to the side, but maybe we can just suspend it actually on the other side of, on the bottom side of the island. Don't you think that
Yeah.
will be better?
Yeah, maybe we could go with that. But for now, we can just let it see where it takes us, having it there.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, but I was just thinking move it to the side, but maybe it was not a good idea to have it on the wasteland after all. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll see where it fits. We usually only get spontaneous ideas and then we just kind of build it, you know.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. Well,
So-
the island actually looks completely different than I was imagining it in the beginning. So
Oh yeah,
That's
for
that.
sure. It took a turn, because where we wanted, but especially the island, like it was a coaster and Mediterranean town and or village, good vibes, and yeah, now it's kind of like, and then yeah, it's have a whole inside now too.
yeah, it's a lot indeed.
So
Yeah. Okay, so what you see in the background now, I was using the chimneys, I think, to get like the shape of the channel I wanted to make. To just see how wide the actual water, how do you say that, the body of the water should have been if the bridge was actually on the surface. But
yeah,
then I just thought to just leave the chimneys there to have like on water channels you sometimes have those pillars at the side,
yeah,
so that you don't
and
have like
everything.
one flat surface across. So I thought, yeah,
Yep.
why not leave it?
Yeah, I really like that, and I also like what you're doing here now, kind of like making the canal.
Yeah, we first wanted to make like a river, but then I came on the idea that to just have like the walkway like here, and maybe a channel was well, channel, if that's correct what I'm saying, is it maybe canal? I think it's canal. No?
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, definitely canal.
Canal. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, we just started to do that instead of a river.
Yeah, I think it also goes. It fits well with what we have in mind to do with this wasteland area. So it will make a lot more sense as soon as we add those buildings and stuff we're talking about adding later on.
Yeah, like a small village. Well, small or medium-sized, or how big we see fit, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And this is gonna be like a dried out canal, right?
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, here you see me placing the pillars
tedious work.
in a crater, so it looks like indeed the island got levitated and all the pieces just scrambled down.
Yeah, I like that. Very nice touch.
Yeah.
Because we want everything kind of like to make sense, even though it's a levitated island, right? So
Yeah, of course, yeah. The parts that's like broken or it just have to come from somewhere, not like pieces just appeared out of nowhere.
exactly.
Yeah.
And also the bridge part you did, or the lift for the coaster now, also makes a lot more sense now when you actually see where the half of the bridge is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Super
apart
nice.
from the size, that's the height and the how do you say that? The angle. The bridge is completely ridiculous, but apart from that,
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah, we had like to work it based on the coaster, so yeah, why not? We will work it out, I guess.
Yeah, we'll wing it.
Yeah, for sure. I also made the canal walkway stuff way too long. I was just thinking about doing a smaller parts and then doing the rest in like more like a landscape canal, so like with trees beside it and just the road, not like the walkway you see now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So don't you think that will be better then, instead of the long?
Yeah, might be. I mean, we can always try it out, see how it will look.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah,
I really like that you give the extra supports here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ground. Yeah, I thought that hanging coaster track was a bit weird, so I just crammed it in the video. So yeah, that's what you see.
I actually didn't notice that it needed support there, but now when you add it, I was like, okay, it actually needed it.
First I was like thinking about not using the surface, well, the Wasteland, to place the supports on it. So to just suspend it off the island, but then I just tried it and it looked fine, so I just left it.
Yeah,
we
nice.
always can change it afterwards, of course. So
I really like the entrance here to the island from the dive coaster.
Yeah, the pass through the island is something special, I think. But yeah, of course, it's still work in progress. But
yeah, but yeah, it looks amazing, that little drop there.
Yeah, thanks. So after this we can talk about what we are gonna do next on the Wasteland.
Yeah, because you're adding a little bit more stuff to this area, right? Like making it more destructed, like burned out, and
so you will see in a bit. I just starting to place a lot of foliage and overgrowth.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be it's not now yet. It's just some fiddling with the top of the bridge.
Yeah.
So
because we're kind of going for, like, it's not like we want super destructive buildings. We kind of go for more like an overgrown feeling, right?
Yeah, indeed. The destruction you see here is mostly just because of the island.
Yeah,
exactly. And all the rest of the village or the town we are gonna make should be kind of normal, but just with a lot of weeds and plants and trees growing on all over the place.
Yeah, I like what you're doing with the terrain here, with the texture.
Yeah, just the kind of feeling that the sand blows over after so many years.
Yeah, I love it.
Subtle texturing, and sometimes those textures do a lot to break the repetitiveness of the of the normal ground textures.
Yeah, for sure it does. Especially just play a little bit with the terrain, and you can basically make it look totally different just by like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. Also on if you just place a tree on grass, for example, you just underneath, if you just place a subtle touch of sand or rock texture, that's already give a lot of difference.
It really does. It really does. And now you're rubbing it up a little bit here.
Yeah. That's just first my scope was to do the whole canal with like some greenery and bushes, but after I done the first draft, I just committed to one small section under that bridge.
That's usually how it ends, right?
Yeah. I thought if I have to do this whole canal in one episode, then it's gonna be like an hour. So
yeah.
So
but I'm really liking what you're doing here now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of extra terrain, rocks, like the rocks in the same color texture to give that little bit of extra depth and contrast, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely you can definitely see how much it just changes by just placing a few rocks here and there.
Yeah.
Definitely make something to the texture.
And again, I just wanted to do the whole canal, but yeah. I know. I always do the same way. I'm like kind of like start on a big area, and then all of a sudden you kind of like just commit, as you say, to one particular area, because now you get curious to see how it actually looks. Yeah, indeed.
So I totally get that.
Like to finish one small section, and this basically also have to be some kind of the concept of how we're gonna the look and feel of the Wasteland. Kind of, because we had the idea to both do separate buildings. So each of us were gonna do like different style of buildings for the Wasteland, and then we were gonna mix them together, right?
Yeah, exactly. With a lot of overgrown foliage and everything.
Yeah. So that the style of building, because our styles are not completely the same, so that we could mix the two styles together, basically, to have more variation of buildings and foliage and everything, really. So
I've actually been looking. I'm so excited that we can finally start in this area, because I think after episode 10, or like just 2 or 3 months in it, both you and I mean, we were like we just wanted to start in this area because we had so many ideas for it.
yeah. It was like a big milestone, really, to start on this now.
Really, and it only took 45 episodes.
Yeah, how long ago did we start? Actually, it's a longer time ago, no?
Oh, I think the less 9 months ago, I think.
9 months, okay.
It's the first video from.
Yeah.
So
that's something else.
Almost. Yeah. Let's hope we can finish it before we get to a year. But anyways, it is what it is.
What? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but just this starting on this section feels like the second half of the project, really.
It really does.
And
because I feel like I think we're gonna it's gonna be difficult for us to find a stop button on this section here.
Yeah, indeed. I think,
but we'll see.
Yeah, the overall look of the park shouldn't be overwhelmingly focusing on the Wasteland. So if you zoom out in the map, we have the levitating island, and if it's becoming too much Wasteland stuff, then it's not, well, then it's gonna be too much. So
yeah,
we have to find a balance.
Indeed.
And if we go too far, then we just remove stuff, of course.
Yeah, that's something we always do, right? When
And
we feel like we maybe have gone a little bit overboard.
yeah, and what I'm doing now, you can see padding.
Yeah, that's it's kind of I wish that they gave us benches that weren't gridded, so you actually just could place them without having a path.
Yeah, indeed.
Instead of you have to have these fights with it all the time.
But I was not thinking really, because I placed the terrain, and then afterwards I had to put the pathing there to have the benches. So now I think I spent like 10 minutes and I have 2 benches placed, and they both are placed badly. So yeah.
Oh well, it's fine. It's down here. It's the wasteland, right? We can actually get away with a lot of things down here.
Yeah, for sure. But you will see later in the video I will redo the paths just to place more benches, actually, because those kind of pathways next to canals should have a lot of benches. So
yeah, indeed. And I actually think we don't have plans of actually making this area or this wasteland area like that the guests can get down here. This is only just like around. We're surrounding it, right? There shouldn't be any activity down here.
Yeah, indeed.
That's not the goal.
Maybe that the launch coaster, maybe we can do something with that on
go
the,
past.
because I have the part where the coaster stops now, because it's not finished, of course. The part where it stops is actually on the surface of the wasteland, so it was kind of the plan to try and test it out, to have it go through the buildings. But yeah, we can just still, of course, not do it if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, we'll always figure out something.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really like this already. Watch now when it all comes together here for this little scene here.
Yeah, so I first started to construct the pathing in the road realistic, well, kind of realistic, and then afterwards just add a lot of greenery and bushes, and the cars, broken cars. Or I just placed one now, but there will be a couple of more coming. And
probably also some Vespas.
Yeah, wait, I didn't, but of course that's a very good idea. I will do that. That's for the next, or for your episode, of course. But I didn't
I'm actually
think of that. Actually, yeah.
No. But I'm just saying that we could. There's a lot of stuff we can put down here. As I said, there's all the things we can get away with down here, which is awesome.
Yeah. And of course,
I remember you sending me a screenshot when you did some of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is amazing.
I'm liking it as well. So now the newspapers, that's like of a standard thing in like a wasteland.
It is for sure.
Post-apocalypse stuff. That's newspapers everywhere, at least in villages or towns or cities.
Yep, that is right.
So here more cars, and I was not sure about the fires actually. Maybe you should give an opinion. The cars will be already a long time there. Should we have fire on it, or?
I mean, maybe just some black smoke would maybe be better, or not even maybe. I don't know actually. I mean, it depends. It doesn't have to be like a lot of years after they levitated the island.
Well, actually, I think there is, because I also placed like large trees on the bridge and in the canal, so
right.
Those trees won't grow in 2 years, of course. So
yeah, that's true. Well, maybe the fire on the cars in the on the street, it's maybe not, but I do kind of like the one under the bridge. It kind of gives the feeling that there are some people living down here.
Yeah.
They're just fighting the wasteland.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, maybe we should change that. Yeah, indeed. And now, the big thing.
The zombies.
The zombies, yeah. But I actually didn't know that the zombies that were in the game, like the idling zombies, were all standing like wanted to grab something or looking awkward.
Yeah, they kind of made them like
so
that. Yeah.
I just spaced them across object that didn't. Well, you see what I mean? Like object in front of them because they are too stupid to walk around it. So
you're right. That is true.
Yeah, not sure. But I also have like a couple of them with animation of falling back, and then I had like an explosion triggering together with zombie falling behind or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's in a time lapse because mostly the how do you say that, the triggering sequence stuff mostly is not interesting to watch in speedbuild anyway, so it's possible that I cut it.
Yeah, that's fine, man. It's this area looks amazing, and you know that boat you just placed, or the steamboat.
Yeah. Yeah,
I always forget that we have that in the game, by the way.
Yeah, the first time I used it was actually my first project on the I don't know that you remember the Big Thunder Mountain recreation.
Yeah.
So that's basically the boat that's used there. So that's the first time I used it, and this is the second time. So you see.
Yeah, it's such a nice one. And you actually, it actually goes very well. I don't know. Do you? Is it still there? You didn't remove the boat?
No. It's still. You can see it in the background, but it still needs a lot of overgrowth. So I just placed it in the background, and later. Now you see the triggering. So I did include it in time.
Keep a little bit.
Little bit, yeah. And here the parting, I just redone it. So I just place a wall to have like the grid locked in position, and then I just use the path with the tunneling option and just remove the terrain underneath.
Clever.
And then just redo the terrain afterwards. I think I'm gonna leave the pathing underneath for the time being, because we can just add stuff and bins and other. Yeah.
Good idea.
It's basically just bins and benches, right? We need the pathing for.
Yeah, I don't think anything else that is like on grid.
Yeah, it's really strange. And like the lampposts are not. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of glad they ain't.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, of course.
They could have made it midway, so some was and some wasn't.
Yeah, here you can see me. I used the same floor, the tile roof. On the road and on the pathing, but I just decided to improve it and use an actual tarmac looking piece for the road.
Yeah, I like that a lot, man.
And also
you have to make it look towny, right?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's the what's called from the studio spec, I think.
Yeah.
Pavement pieces, something like that. I think.
Curbs, I think pavement curb, right?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Oh.
Yeah, to get them the stuff selected to remove, or it's sometimes a pain, but yeah. But I do like the trick that I don't know that you use it. So if you remove items and then select stuff that was underneath and then press the undo button, so to replace the removed items, so you have to select that item still active.
Yeah, that's a nice idea. I do
Yeah,
that a
that's.
lot myself too.
I don't know if that's a feature or a bug or unintentional, but it works really well. So yeah, I used it here for to remove the the stuff,
Yeah,
the tiles, and here you see me
adding the path or the road.
the roads.
It actually looks quite nice now when it actually have the tarmac. Tarmac. I
Tarmac,
mean,
yeah.
what is it called? Yeah,
Tarmac, yeah. Tarmac.
Yeah, that it gives it a way better look actually now instead of only the Victorian tile roof as a floor.
Yeah, I also think I must maybe change the color of the Victorian tiles because it's the same color exactly as on the island. So
yeah,
maybe, but yeah, it will gonna be a hard time to select all of them. But yeah, if it's gonna be better, then we have to do it right.
Yep, true. The foliage work you're doing here, man, it's amazing. It looks so good.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's just.
Also, think I'm gonna experiment a lot with that down here in the wasteland.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's just placing, and if it looks good, you keep it, and if it doesn't, you just move it about or. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And here, like I just placed some kind of ropes. Not sure I'm gonna keep them. Maybe we should have something more robust on the side of the padding. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is kind of like for people to walk to, so it would be kind of real to kind of like have such a soft fence-ish to the trees or something, right?
It's not like there's something dangerous on the other side. It's just what you call a creek or small, but yeah, of course, without water.
Oh, you even do this?
Yeah, well, I actually don't know how they call that in English.
I actually don't know either.
You know what I mean? The stripes for to cross the road.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, but I don't know the English word for it either.
I'm not going to translate it rightly from the Dutch because that's going to sound ridiculous. Yeah, okay. So I think this is the last part of the video.
Doing something to the bridge here.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I think
we should maybe have a car coming like.
Oh yeah, on top of it, some kind of destroyed cars. That's a good idea, maybe. Okay, so that's the end of the time lapse. Now we have the cinematics.
Awesome, man. Love what you did today.
Thanks. I hope you all enjoyed the video and our voice commentary for the second time. Maybe we can do it more in the future.
For sure, man.
I hope we can work it out.
Yep. Same here. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Nice talking to you.
You too, man. And, always a pleasure.
Everyone, thanks for watching again. Give it a like if you did like it. And we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.